This is the iPhone 17 Pro Max in Cosmic Orange. Pretty beautiful, right? This week, I somehow ended up in San Francisco. It was a night before flight kind of decision, so yeah, come along with me.
So we made it down to Golden Gate and it's an absolutely beautiful day.
I honestly didn't even plan much for this video or for the whole week and really had no idea where each day would take me. So Monday morning, 6 a.m., iPhone's been off the charger 10 minutes, I packed my bags, ready to go, now let's book an Uber. Honestly, I've always been a fan of orange in general. When I saw the iPhone, I did think it was a little bit much at first, but it's definitely grown on me, and now I feel like it integrates so well with all my other orange things. Something crazy is I didn't really know where I was going to stay, so I decided just to book a hotel room for the first few nights so I could kind of work it out. I am going to crash at my friend's place, but I just wanted to make sure I did have somewhere to sleep. This week I'm also testing out the AirPods Pro 3. I just picked these up last night because my AirPods Pro 1 finally gave out, and so I'm kind of excited to try them out. I know there's going to be a big improvement in terms of noise cancellation, plus we got USB-C now. In terms of AI this year, there wasn't even a mention at the keynote, and pretty much there's no difference from last year's iPhone. Using this phone completely makes me forget that AI even exists. I think one thing a lot of tech YouTubers fail to realize is the average person doesn't care at all about AI and never even uses any of those features. So yes, it's nice to have those for us content creators and for other like-minded people, but coming from the Pixel to the iPhone, I don't feel like I need it on a personal level, I just use it for work. Picking up these new AirPods was a really great decision for this flight. I noticed the difference immediately putting these in. Noise cancellation hits different with these, the new shape, the foam tip, and the adaptive mode just makes the overall experience way better.
So right now I'm recording on the new dual capture mode. So like other phones had this for a long time now, but I just like the way the iPhone does it a little bit better. But yeah, now that there's dual capture on the iPhone, I feel like we're gonna see it a lot more and it could potentially start trending. But yeah, this right here is Union Square. It's pretty beautiful despite the weather.
There's something so satisfying about being in San Francisco just after the new iPhone dropped. I guess this is where you see Apple test out the phone and show a lot of the camera stuff, and so for me to be here and do it myself felt really cool. So I have actually paired this phone with the green tech woven case, which to be honest feels great, holds up super well, but there's something so nice about using the iPhone without a case, specifically in orange. It just feels very bold and just very beautiful. The camera was absolutely the first thing I went to try out when I did get this phone, and I haven't been disappointed. The new 48 megapixel telephoto is one of my favorite lenses, and I find the new 4x focal length way more useful than 5x. It's just more practical in everyday use, and because it's now 48 megapixels, you can now punch in 8x and still get 24 megapixel or 12 megapixel photos, which is great. So I came here to help my friend Eric film some content for his personal brand, and his office is fairly central right by the tourist zone, so it was great for capturing content for this video and also helping him out. It was just really easy to go between the two. And I met him in Toronto a year ago, and I've watched him come from a laptop in a WeWork to an office in San Francisco, and it's pretty motivational. So if you want to follow his account, which I am making videos for, then you can go check it out on screen. Something pretty amazing about the new iPhone camera is now you can record in Apple Log 2 as well as RAW, so each individual frame is a RAW image file, which is just crazy. Apple's made it extremely hard to criticize the iPhone camera. Every single photo I took from every lens was beautiful and stunning with amazing dynamic range and amazing ability to grade in Lightroom. So we're just gonna set some alarms. I'm probably not even gonna get my full 8 hours again. So yeah, that's day one officially done. Longest day of the week, hopefully. But yeah, still an entire week to go. Now it's time for a quick sponsor from UGreen. I've been using their chargers now over the last couple of weeks while traveling around San Francisco, and both of them are really convenient while on the go. When I was out and about and on the go, I stayed topped up using their 10,000 mAh MagFlow power bank. And this one's straight out wild. It's one of the new Qi 2 25 watt magnetic power banks, so it can deliver up to 25 watts of wireless charging with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which can get you from 0 to 50% in 38 minutes. And it can charge up an iPhone 17 Pro Max about 2 times. I'm a really big fan of the built-in braided USB-C cable. This thing doubles as a lanyard, and it's super convenient always having a cable on you if you need one. And my favorite thing about it is you can charge up to 3 devices at the same time. One Magsafe, one using the built-in cable, and one using that USB-C port. And that port not only supports input and output, but also supports fast charging. Considering this is a big battery pack, there are some really strong Magsafe magnets inside of here. And on the side here, there's a small display that shows you how much charge is left and whether the battery pack is charging up. And I just love what this thing gives you. It's very compact considering the capacity, and it only weighs 250 grams. Now, I've also been using the Magnetic Flow wireless charger, which is this charging stand right here that folds up into a cube. It supports up to 25 watt wireless charging for the newer iPhones. It's got 16 magnets inside to support super secure MagSafe alignment. It's ideal for traveling as well because of the folding mechanism, so you can fold it down to fit into your backpack or your luggage, and it doesn't take up too much space. So it's definitely a very travel-friendly charging stand, and when unfolded, there's this pad at the bottom here, so you can actually throw on your AirPods and wirelessly charge them underneath your iPhone, which is on the MagSafe part at the top. And there's also a USB-C output on the side here, so you can even plug in things like your Apple Watch or any other accessories you want to charge up. And UGreen have built in multiple safety layers as well as thermal protection, so it doesn't overheat or stress out your device. It also comes with a really nice braided 3-foot long charging cable. And honestly, combining both these devices together gave me a really seamless experience while on my trip. So whether you're at home, whether you're traveling in a hotel room or on the go, UGreen has you covered. So if you want to grab either of these, I will leave a link down below so you can pick them up, and I'll also throw down any discount codes I may have in the description. So let's get back to the video. So second day in San Francisco, I grabbed a coffee, went for a 7 a.m. walk around the city, and I met up with Eric in his office to discuss video topics, ideas, and also just create an overall plan in Notion with some scripts. Every so often, I find myself just looking at the iPhone. I tend to put my phone face down, and that orange color, it really does change depending on the lighting. I've even seen people complain about it turning pink. I haven't had that problem, fingers crossed, but I imagine that's in like hotter, sunnier countries. Earlier this year, I worked with Ultrahuman. They have a smart fitness ring called the Ultrahuman Air, and they recently brought out a program called Blood Vision, which is in the US only. And it tracks 100 biomarkers of your health to see how your habits are actually affecting your body. And so I just wanted to try it out while I'm here because it's not available in Canada. So I thought I'd give it a shot, and I booked it for this Friday. Something really hard to get used to is when you are using Cosmic Orange, I feel like everyone around you is just staring at you, especially when you're on the phone or you're taking photos. People are just staring at that orange color. Since I was at Union Square anyway, I thought I'd check out the Apple Store. It's a pretty cool setup here, and I also wanted to try out the new iPhone Air, as well as some of the other stuff, see how much it is here in the US with the different taxes and things, but turns out it basically worked out the same. So yeah, this is the iPhone Air. It comes in titanium, it's got one camera, it's a pretty minimalist phone, and obviously the selling point is it's ultra thin. But you got ProMotion, the new Pro chip, smaller battery. It's a pretty nice phone. I personally feel like if you don't need those pro features, you don't need the pro cameras, and you want something a little bit different that does feel beautiful and elegant in the hand, then you might as well go for the iPhone Air. But if you just want to go for something a bit more basic, I feel like you can't really go wrong with the regular base iPhone 17. It's definitely the most pro, non-pro iPhone, if that makes sense. You have 120Hz ProMotion, thinner bezels, brighter display. Cameras feel pretty pro with 48 megapixels, and yes, you don't have quite as much zoom or any of those pro features, but overall, it feels great, the colors look good, and I think it's a great entry-level iPhone. You pretty much have everything you would need. So now over to the Pro table. So you might be in the same dilemma as me that you don't know which color to go for, because ideally you wanted to go for black, and there is no black. So for me, I kind of viewed them all equally. Silver was the boring option. Blue was the option if I wanted something a little bit more stealthy, but at the same time, blue isn't black, so I feel like I'm never going to be fully happy with it. And so I kind of just decided I should go with the orange. The orange is just very bold, very in your face. I feel like it's going to do better for YouTube and social media. It just pops more and people are going to know you have the new iPhone. It's just something a bit different, and Apple may never make an orange iPhone again. So I just went back to the hotel. I just changed for dinner. Eric is hosting a founders dinner with some heads of marketing, some influential people. It should be interesting. I love hearing their stories and how they built things out here. And it's always good to connect and network. Okay, so right now I'm in the Waymo. So it's pretty cool. It comes up with this little activity on the iPhone at the bottom there. So that is where you unlock the car. So yeah, let's go.
Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened. For any questions, press the call support button to speak to the rider support agent.
So it says 24 minutes to drop off. So on the screen here, we can see all the other cars that it's detecting using the LiDAR. Right now it's making a turn. So yeah, it's pretty confident. Just went around that car. And we can control the music on here. We can control the temperature. So 14 hours later, after taking the iPhone off charge, it is pretty low, and so I'm topping it up using the UGreen Battery Pack. One thing that straight out blew me away was how good low light video is on the main sensor. The wide is still not that good, like there's still a lot of noise, but on the main, it looks incredible. But you still do have a lot of artifacting with the lenses, which we had on previous models. They still haven't fixed that. So Wednesday was pretty much all about Eric's team. I spent most of the day with his employees, filming them as they planned a launch day campaign for the company going public, which is tomorrow on Thursday. So Jeremy, where are all the Dubai chocolates?
Dude, I don't know. Like, they hid it because...
Where actually are they?
I don't know, because like they don't want me to eat it before like I go out. So. Ready? Let's go.
A brand is sending me one of these? That's fun. Cool, man. I need to get one of these. This is such a convenient way of getting around.
I think that when we go out for our little like content trip on Sunday, I think that we'll be able to like get shots like this. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you ever get do you ever get a little bit shy on the streets just like recording yourself in public, or not really?
If I'm alone and there's a bunch of weirdos around, then yeah.
I feel like an Uber person. Wow, that does good in... What ISO is that at?
6400?
That's not even bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So now it's about 9 p.m. We're just gonna go pick out some custom t-shirts that Jeremy got printed for the launch day tomorrow.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, it's very
I appreciate it.
Nice.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much.
What do you guys think of the new iPhone?
I like the green and orange.
Yeah?
You know, a lot of founders are calling this the Y Combinator iPhone because it's orange.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. Like, it's kind of like a weird type of like orange, but I like it.
It looks different.
It has a really good camera, so I mean,
yeah,
I'll give it that.
Front camera.
If I had the iPhone 17, I probably wouldn't need to carry my big ass camera around.
What are you using?
S24 Plus.
Nice.
But like, I get shamed for this, bro. I can't do this, bro. Put out your phone. I can't do this.
Does the orange persuade you?
No, I like Android too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now we're just downtown in San Francisco. We're outside the Salesforce building doing cold approaches. We're just going out to people, telling people about Virio, which is the company I'm helping document their journey through content. And yeah, I'm just getting them going. What do you think of the quality just for the iPhone, from the iPhone? Is it okay?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah?
That's great.
Want a chocolate bar?
I think the quality on smartphones is getting so close to cameras, and now it's more just about convenience. And so I just found that throughout this trip, it's more convenient to film and take photos on my phone, and so that's what I mostly did.
Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry I got held up.
So today is the day I'm getting my blood taken from Ultrahuman, so I basically just used Google Maps to find where it was. I'm not really familiar with San Francisco, so I kind of worked out the best way to get there was by the subway. Something really nice is you can just add a transit pass, which is a clipper card in San Francisco's case, and then you can just top it up inside your Apple Wallet.
So yeah, I just got out of the clinic and it wasn't too bad. They took quite a few vials of blood, and then also I had to like pee in a little cup. But yeah, completed it. Wasn't too bad, and then hopefully I'll be able to track the results inside the Ultrahuman app.
And after a few days, all of my metrics from the blood test came inside the Ultrahuman app. And if you're interested in doing this service yourself, or if you're interested in smart tech like the Ultrahuman Air, then use my link on the screen. My code is MattRob10, and that will give you a discount.
And something pretty crazy, like last night, I just crashed on the couch and there was no socket nearby, so I didn't charge my phone, I just left it. And the standby time was really, really good. When I woke up, it pretty much dropped a few percent. I feel like every day I'm getting like 10, 11, 12 hours. Like I'm not even having to think about charging the phone. Something which is so crazy is like in Safari, this menu, you can actually grab it and then like move it around to anywhere on the screen. So I don't really know what the point in this is, but like someone mentioned it on Threads and I just found it kind of crazy. Yeah, some people have had some problems with some glitches. Occasionally I've had like the odd glitch, but to be honest, it's been pretty smooth, specifically on the 17 series. I did have some bugs on my 16, but yeah, so far I'm just liking the overall redesign. It feels fresh.
Now, one really nice feature that is on the iPhone is visual intelligence, and basically it's like a copied version of circle to search, but you just hold down the camera control button, then you can take a photo of something, and then you can go ahead and circle it. But you get the same results, so you can see the Google results. You also have a tab for Pinterest as well. These two bottom rows right here are actually Siri suggested apps. So they actually change based on the location as well as the time of day. And it basically learns my habit of which apps I use when and presents them right here, which is super nice. So this is actually one singular widget.
So right now I'm on Market Street in the center of downtown San Francisco. And this thing is a mission to get up here. Like it's so steep. So right now I'm down at the waterfront and it's such a beautiful day. Genuinely best day to test out dynamic range. But yeah, as you can see, the sun's behind me and it doesn't really silhouette me. I don't know how it does that, but even my camera's not able to do that. But yeah, this right here behind me is the boat to Alcatraz, which is, you know, the jail prison on an island. Are you here to take the order?
Guys, maybe. Look at this. This is iPhone.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Very nice.
But when we're done with this city, we're going back to the hills to take it all back somehow. We're taking it back somehow.
Can we pull over?
Dude, look, I want to take some photos. Like, look at the street. Like, it's crazy. It's
Swenson's ice cream. It's crazy how we just came in here. We'll probably Google it and find it's like super famous. We're like, oh, let's go to grab a coffee.
Just like an old elephant, we're going back to the start. Find a place in the shade.
Dude, I got the craziest shots. Whoa, the colors look crazy, bro. See that?
Yeah, I know. Oh my god.
Whoa.
So we made it down to Golden Gate and it's an absolutely beautiful day. Like, wow, couldn't have picked a better day for coming down here. I'm like, oh, this makes me fall in love with video and cinematography and photos even more just because it's so beautiful and I feel like I can capture it on camera so well. Wow, I'm never getting over this view. If you haven't been to San Francisco, you need to come check out the Golden Gate Bridge. It's just one of those peak things you just have to see, especially at golden hour. It's just something else. So honestly, I'm so glad I did this week in the life in San Francisco. I feel like it really sort of integrates well with the iPhone because like Apple screams San Francisco. So yeah, it's really impressive and I'm just glad to get the shot of Golden Gate with the iPhone cameras just to show you guys because, you know, it's an amazing camera. Honestly, I didn't even pull out my actual camera for a lot of the trip. I just used the iPhone ones because it was just easier, more convenient.
This is the new iPhone, so I'm also doing a week in the life video for YouTube.
No regret, so I really do care for you. You're not my remedy, not my enemy, but still in my memory you belong. I just see.
Cosmic Orange. Still really can't get over how good this looks in real life. Easily my favorite iPhone color so far. But this year, the phone looks drastically different, but realistically, under the hood, it's a fairly minor upgrade, especially if you're coming from the 16 Pro Max. And I feel like a lot of the upgrades are specifically geared towards pro users and content creators. So if you just want a solid phone and you don't need all the pro features, I honestly just recommend you go for the regular iPhone 17, or if you don't care about the cameras, go for the 17 Air. I really hope you enjoyed the content as much as I enjoyed making it. I put a lot of effort into filming, editing, the whole production of this video, and I work completely alone. So if you did enjoy, I would really appreciate if you leave an orange heart down below, leave a nice comment, and also subscribe to the channel for future videos.